Executed before or after the retainer agreement we just looked at for Nelson Mullins?
Before.
And when you say upstate law group, do you mean Kern-Fuller?
Yes, sir.
So, what impact or relationship does this retainer agreement have with respect to the one we just looked at under Defense Exhibit 37?
Well, it amends the contingency. It allows the upstate law group to participate in that contingency.
Was your expectation that upstate law group would be paid under this retainer agreement, but also share in the contingency?
Yes.
And was that your understanding at the time these documents were executed?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't increase the contingency that's reflected under Defense Exhibit 37, does it? Just provides that
Right.
upstate law group participate. Correct?
Correct. That's right.
Under Defense Exhibit 41 and Exhibit 42 and Exhibit 43, are these the bills and WIP log for the time spent by Candy Kern-Fuller with respect to her services in this case?
Yes, I think up to a certain date and time. That's correct.
And what is your understanding that the current amount of fees incurred by you for services provided by Ms. Kern-Fuller were or are today?
Up to a certain date and time and through trial, it's $196,000.
Mr. Preston, that seems like a lot of money. How long has this lawsuit been pending?
3 years.
And as the county administrator, did you have the opportunity to have experience with a lot of different lawsuits?
I have.
How would you characterize the tenor of this particular lawsuit?
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my whole life. It's been extremely hard on me and my family. Had, I say these last 3 years have been very tough. Having to contend with grand jury investigation and deal with.
Objection, Your Honor, that's no relevance in this case.
State the objection.
Having to deal with a grand jury investigation.
Let's not get into the grand jury issue.
Let's go back and talk about this lawsuit.
He was asking about how this case
Yes, sir.
affected.
Do you recall an instance where the county tried to subpoena divorce records in this case?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Do you recall an instance where the county issued subpoenas and immediately sent them to the Anderson Independent Mail?
Yes.
Objection. Lack of foundation, irrelevant.
Yes, if you recall, I assume it was out of your own knowledge, Mr. Preston.
Yes.
May proceed.
Do you recall a series of discovery disputes in this case just to obtain the information necessary to defend yourself?
Yes.
Would it be fair to characterize the lawsuit as stated conservatively, perhaps, as hard fought?
Yes.
Would it be fair to characterize it as contentious?
Yes.
Did it receive an abundant amount of media coverage?
Yes, it did.
How did that exacerbate its effect on you and your family?
It's very stressful for my children.
stressful for you as well.
Yes, it was.
How did that impact your ability to defend yourself in relation to litigation? Did it make it harder? Mr. Preston, are you asking for the court to award you the attorney's fees and costs that you owe with respect to defending this lawsuit?
Yes, I am.
Is that so you can repay your lawyers the amounts owed for defending you
Yes.
through today and trial?
Yes.
1 second, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Preston. Were you recently able to find potential alternate employment?
Yes.
Where?
Bamberg County.
And what happened as soon as you received or obtained the ability to work in Bamberg County?
The county council members, clerk of court, several other county officials started receiving telephone calls and emails from people here in Anderson County.
So I would object, either this is going into hearsay, but either way, it's not relevant to anything at issue in this case.
Can you lay a foundation that someone in their official capacity in Anderson County was involved in that? This is a lawsuit between Anderson County and this gentleman.
Mr. Preston, I appreciate the time you wouldn't stand. Appreciate that you had to go through all this. You can answer any questions that Mr. Tesser might have. Appreciate it.
Tester, before you begin your cross-examination, we're going to take our lunch break. We'll be in recess at this point in time. Looks like Anderson County's updated their clocks. That's kind of amazing. Very efficient activity. Let's say we'll come back at 1:45. I'll caution the witness not to discuss his testimony with anyone during the break.